All right, guys, let's dive right into a message that talks about the silence that many of the divine masculines may be experiencing. Okay, so in your connection, your divine masculine could be quiet. Their energy is just MIA. They're not on social media. They may not have posted anything for a while. Many of you may intuitively know that the reason that they're in this whole energy is because of this whole twin flame experience. A lot of them can't deny some of the feelings that you go through, divine feminine. Okay, awakening doesn't shy away from anybody, especially the divine masculines. Like, they just hide it a little bit better. Okay, their way of handling it is just going MIA. Okay, because if you can't see what they're going through, if they're not expressing themselves, then you just won't know where it is they are. Okay, so for a lot of them, I do feel like the silence and the shutting down is just a way of how it is they are processing everything. But they do silently like watch like a hawk. Okay, these masculines who go MIA, they watch you like a hawk. And the reason they do is because you're their peace. You are their sanity in all of this that's going on. Because you, on the other hand, divine feminine, you are just riding the wave of the ascension and the whole twin flame journey. Okay, I feel like your divine masculines are sweating buckets over everything that they are going through and feeling, and the way that they now see the world, certain things that they want to shut their eyes to, but they are wide open to them. There is this calling for many of your masculines to really step into action and make a change or make a name for themselves by doing something that creates change. But they're like, oh shit, what do I do with this energy? And then there you are, skipping along, you know, with a basket in hand, picking wildflowers on this journey. Like, it's fun. They're like, this shit is not fun. Okay, so that's pretty much why all of them are kind of laying low. They do watch you very closely because you are that source of strength, inspiration to them, and a constant reminder that they've got to get moving. Okay, so let's see what message they want to deliver to you during this time. Okay, so there it is, awkward moments. So they feel awkward. They don't know how to communicate with you. They don't know how to, like, the energy just feels really intimidating because, like, it's that opposite of, like, you're so bubbly and in a good mood, and they're just, like, so nervous. They maybe are just feeling afraid, okay, with, like, regular karmic energies around them, just normal people around them. They're cool, okay? They can even be charming and smooth and whatever, but with you, it's like you're like an alien to them, okay? You're on just like some next level, just out of this world type of energy, and they can't control that. It's literally in the way that their heart starts beating when they're in your presence. They don't want to mess up. They don't want to say the wrong thing. I feel like for many of you who are going to resonate with this reading, that awkward moment there, that closeness, it's definitely brewing in the background. Okay, they want to get close to you, but I feel like it's like this really cute, slow process of you two really getting to know one another. And the universe is going to provide moments where you're going to be close. Like, you're going to get moments where you get to experience each other's energy. But the reason they're silent and hold back so much is because, like I'm getting here, they're just literally not ready to be around you. Okay, don't take it the wrong way. They're just literally not ready to be around you. What kind of emotions do they experience? Okay, the famous brown paper bag that somebody really needs to breathe into. Let's cut it in half. Okay, so calling in your soulmate, I think that you're everything that they've ever envisioned. You know, it's like having to do an important assignment with somebody, and it's like you partner up with them for this like major project, and it's like, oh my God, all you can do is think about them naked. So that's how they feel towards you. It's like they know that communicating with you is really important. They know that at least getting the ball rolling on some kind of initiating this contact between you two, getting to know one another, bond, that's going to create a lot of magic and momentum for you two to complete a lot of the assignment. But they're still in this phase of like, awkward moments. How do I get close to you, divine feminine? You are the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, and I really don't know how to compose myself enough to even reach out and communicate. Instead, like, I'm maybe going to just focus on finances and career. I'm just going to lay low. I'm going to overwork. They could be figuring out all kinds of ways, like strategizing. This card tells me strategizing, right? Gathering their energy, getting things together. They could be learning about themselves right now as well when it does come to just like attraction and like romantic relationships. I feel like you're making them like feel out of character. They want more for themselves, and this is also part of the assignment that they may not realize, but it's like they want to be the best that they can possibly be, okay? And some of that is starting with, you know, maybe I just need to focus more on myself right now, have a stronger presence. And that's why, again, a lot of them are laying low, because when they do come back out or resurface, they want to show you that this is what I have going on. For some of you as well, I feel like something that you could be initiating, and the reason there may be a lot of awkward moments with you guys is like they want more for themselves. They want a lot more things under their belt that keeps them busy, or something that they can share with you in conversation. You guys have had a lot of awkward conversations. Okay, finances and career is really important to this person, because I feel like as a masculine energy, they want to feel confident in that area of their life. And maybe you are very well put together. That's why calling in your soulmate is coming in, because many of you may mimic that very energy that they want to be in, right? It's like, oh shit, I attracted you way too soon. Shit, hold on, pause. I need a timeout. Like I haven't even scratched the surface on how it is I want to appear before you. But the universe, I feel like they're like, listen, the universe doesn't wait, right? Like these lessons are happening regardless. These connections are happening regardless. Stay optimistic about your love life. Okay, so you guys are getting like positive thinking, I think, kind of happening twice here. These awkward moments are kind of part of you both bonding. I feel like for the divine masculines, they're really learning a valuable lesson here about themselves, and that like self-love is a big thing. They see you exuding a lot of self-love too, divine feminine. Like they may wonder how it is you are where you are. But it's because you love yourself. You take care of your environment. You take your responsibilities very seriously. Part of this laying low is many of them cleaning up shop. Like I see somebody smoking a cigarette and they see you coming and they're like, fuck. They like throw the cigarette away, step on it, trying their best to like wipe their hands up, clean their face off. Like they're like, damn, like I'm just not a match for this person. I'm just going to lay low right now. I don't want them to see me like this. That's been coming up. I've been saying that in these past few readings when it comes to the divine masculines, right? Many of them, they don't want you to see you. They don't want you to see them like this. And I feel like for a majority of the divine feminines, you guys are like, okay, like where'd you guys go? Is it me? Like, but they don't want to admit this to you, right? They don't want to admit that they have catching up to do. What's coming up for you guys? What is coming up for you guys in terms of when the masculine does resurface? So we have let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. There could be a lot of collaboration as well going on behind the scenes, where many of them are now, I feel like their energy is opening up. Let your friends help you as somebody who is laying low right now, maybe even hermiting, spending a lot of time by themselves. And then when you guys do see them resurface, it's going to be in this collaboration energy. Okay, just feeling a lot more comfortable. They may even be asking a lot of their guides for help right now to just get themselves out of this energy of like hesitating, even like shyness. Like they're learning a lot about masculine energy through you showing up. Okay, this is somebody who waited a long time to really get started on those like manly lessons in life, where you got to like take care of shit. You got to have your shit together. You got to like, provide for yourself. You got to make sure that you have a solid foundation, that you have a place to kind of lay your head, raise a family, that kind of stuff. And they hate that it's coming up, because they really just kind of want it to be this lone wolf, paving their own way, making their own rules. But it's like, here you are bringing tradition to the table that they really just tried to stray away from, but they can't help it. Now they're like, please, universe, like help me catch up to be able to match this feminine's energy. Maybe a lot of them want stability in career, so that when they do have conversations with you, like it's not so awkward, or you two don't seem like you're completely from two different worlds. Okay, they feel really self-conscious about you, but they are being called to stay optimistic. They like what they're learning as well by you being in their life. Okay, I feel like it's pushing them in a beautiful way. How else is the divine feminine influencing the divine masculine in this connection? How else are you influencing the divine masculine with your energy, divine feminine? So keep an open mind, okay? So you two, again, may differ from each other's usual type or expectations. And this is a big thing coming through, because I do feel like, in the past, a lot of the divine masculines, they weren't feeling challenged by a lot of the partners that they were coming into contact with, whether it be like romantic, platonic. I feel like they never had that fire under their ass to really make something of themselves. Or maybe they did at one point, but that right support from the feminine energy is really important to a divine masculine energy. And that's what I think that a lot of them are starting to see. You know, it's like to have like good feminine energy behind you. There's a lot of power in that. And this kind of just is one of those things that kind of go way back. But many of your masculines, I feel like they thought that they had it wrong. Like they could be this lone wolf and really go out there and survive on their own. But they've seen the difference in the energy of what it's like when you're around and the influence and impact that you have on them. The kind of things that you make them want to do and strive for. No karmic in their life has ever made them want to like grow or think that big, right? And when you're around, the difference between you and like karmic people around them is like, when they're around the karmics, all they could do is think and dream. When they're around you, oh gosh, they want to do, right? Now they want to take the risks. Now they get into that momentum where they're just like, no, like I'm going to take this risk. I'm going to put this plan into action. I'm going to do it, right? And that is what many of them could be just feeling through this awkward encounter with you, okay? Upon trying to get close to you, maybe conversations ended up coming up where a lot of them were just like, oh God, this is way too much. I'm completely unprepared for you. So now they're calling in help from the universe to say, please get me in alignment, get me to where it is I need to be. Even if I have to hermit for a while, I trust that this divine feminine is it for me. And once I get to where it is I'm going to be, I'm going to be ready to court, go after it. But right now they don't want to court or go after it. They need to focus on themselves. They need to pour into themselves, first. I do feel like many of you in the divine feminine energy as well, it's like even though you may wholeheartedly accept, they don't want you to accept them like this. They have more pride in themselves. Okay? So that's what I'm getting for this short check-in for the masculines, many of them who are just, again, laying low. Don't take it the wrong way, guys. They are strategizing here, okay? They see you in a very high light as well. And I think that many of you can intuitively feel that. You feel it energetically, okay? All right, that's it. I love you guys. Take it easy. I'll catch you in the next one, okay? Bye.